everybody, my name is Maulvi Adinda Putri. You can call me Maulvi. I'm a student from Indonesia. I'm doing civil engineering. I'm in my first year of college in Diponegoro University. I recently stayed in Jakarta. My reason came to India is to be a part of Harsha project to increase Login India mission. Login India IT Solutions, the digital wing of Harsha Group of institutions, conducts awareness programs all through the country to introduce its digitized products and services by the involvement of information technology to the maximum where the people of India are educated about the process and benefits of digital learning and banking, which automatically transforms India to a digital empowered society and thereby creating opportunities that nurture talent and enable the people of India to utilize their potential to ensure accessibility of key services through an electronic medium of global standards by inspiring technology to convey the digital needs of a competent professional. A creative idea conceptualized by Team Login India recognizes the challenges to be addressed to leverage upon the expertise and research for this noble cause. We have set up plans in a systematic order and are working towards accomplishing our planned objectives in anticipated time with a focus to surface as a resonating backing to digital India and small city ventures across the nation as a center of excellence. It is our endeavor to reach out to every section at the grassroots level of the society which is socially marginalized without education. Login India also conduct value-added digital programs in certain reputed and recognized educational institutions, including schools and professional institutions all over the country, and encourage students from all over the world to come and study in India by using the latest technology in digitization, which will be a turning point in the life of a student that benefits them both in terms of quality and cost. Moreover, 1/3 of the professionals employed all over the world is from India, and there is no better example for us to prove the standard of education in India. Login India Vision. Login India Vision anticipates that it will be energetic about chalking out information technology and complete all endeavors with total commitment so as to screen the accomplishment of this project across the country. Our incredible, provocative, and viable group will guarantee that our vision of digital India is accomplished at the earliest by exploiting cooperative energies and also designed to more up-to-date statures in building this new digital India campaign more significant and impactful. We are identifying and delivering solutions that help us in working towards creating a digital dream and looking forward to associate with you in a technology-driven atmosphere for giving motivations to be successful. Login India also renders value-added digital programs from the beginning of a particular course to enable the students to go through the campus placements conducted by new generation multinational companies approaching the particular institutions and also get update to the latest technological developments of the world relating to the particular syllabus engaged by the student and thereby creating professional with a difference. In the case of schools, the Login India digitization program stays from kindergarten to higher secondary schools. Moreover, the burden of carrying books and the olden blackboards will also be replaced by Login India with the latest digitized equipments in the world which suits the new generation students and teachers. Digital learning. Neither the traditional methodological nor the ordinary curriculum is able to address the skill, information, and knowledge of the new generation. With our economy becoming more global, the necessity to have access to a better learning mechanism is the real need to of the hour, and Login India is on the move to generate the necessary solution for this growing concern by providing access to more interactive and immersive projects, which opens up the opportunity to even access global researches in a very dynamic market scenario. Digital banking. The digital banking journey has just begun, and the introduction of digital banking has revolutionized the banking sector and modified the whole procedure of banking to enjoy a methodical financial way of life by embracing the hassle-free online banking. The Digital Awareness Program of Login India emphasizes digital banking to a very great extent, which has brought the joy of luxurious banking from anywhere, anytime. Digital banking can be categorized as an environmental friendly initiative which saves paper, discarding the need for office space, construction, and so on, by giving their customers a pollution-free experience. Digitalization of banking services will also open up avenues for other sectors to leverage digital solution, which has always led from the front in terms of providing new services using technology. The current revolutionary practice of integrating banking and telecom can be extended to other fields, thereby providing exemplary customer experience even through the challenge in this fast-moving, demanding digital world is tough. Study in India. Education in India has always been considered among the best in the world. Today, there are numerous universities and educational institutions in India with millions of students, including good number of students from other countries. World recognition. Whenever one thinks of India in the historical context, the first thing that comes to one's mind is the contribution it has made to the field of knowledge from the time when human efforts towards its enrichment were quite unknown in many parts of the world. India has been recognized across the world as a vast repository of knowledge for the ages gone by, and moreover culture in India has nothing to do with one's social status as in other parts of the world. After independence, until its independence in 1947, only a handful of privileged people were fortunate enough to carry on their intellectual pursuit. After the independence was won, the leaders and the government gave education huge priority because it was the only way to mend the rotten down economy. Educated people will know how to carry their responsibilities and how to improve the condition of the country. For these various systems and schemes were included to give education to all. It is after independence that India tried to bridge the gap that had been created of deliberate neglect by ancient rulers. Entire courses, no part of human knowledge has been left untouched by the people of independent India. Theology, philosophy, fine art, painting, architecture, mathematics, medicine, astronomy, natural science, humanities, engineering, management all began to be studied, and India has been recognized globally as a center of educational excellence. UGC Spatial. The University Grants Commission's plays that the most important role by coordinating, determining aid, and maintaining the standards of higher education in every institution. It advised the government and hubs to coordinate between the center and the states. Relevant subjects. On the whole, we can say that higher education in India today encompasses not only traditional courses in conventional disciplines like engineering, medical, management, science, art, design, and etc., but also detailed studies in unconventional relevant subjects like fashion, biotech, media, and communication, etc., where the youth today are more resourceful and intelligent as well as progressive. India has always been famous for gaining education since the Vedic period. The dynasties which ruled this land of knowledge were taking more care of education and giving knowledge to the world. High esteem. India was esteemed high in the eyes of the world, and even the foreigners of the time were interested in gaining knowledge from this country, which has beyond reach in terms of education. Therefore, for all around the world, people came to India and gained a variety of knowledge which they spread all over the world. Due to this, India was given great recognition throughout the world, and almost all universities in India are famous for imparting excellent knowledge. Change in the system. Until the 17th century, India was considered to be the richest country in the world. But due to the arrival of the foreign colonizers and wrong policies of the then rulers, India lost almost all its richness, wealth-wise as well as knowledge-wise. The colonizers were clear in their approach. They knew that if they want to gain full profit from India, they have to fool the people. For this, they entirely changed the education system and made it out of the reach out common peoples. Education system. The modern education system has been based on one formula which is cheap, compulsory, and common education to all. Even people are able to decide by their conscience that what way of education will be best suited for them, and the government has been taken great all measures to increase the level of education. Foreigners rush. It is being noticed that plenty of foreigners, not only from our neighboring countries, but a good number of students from even the US, the UK, come to India to do professional courses like engineering, nursing, and many management courses. It is the latest trend that plenty of foreigners from Asian countries also come to India to learn English language. Universal syllabus. Many international students come to India because they find Indians are well versed in English, and also you get the best possible education in the world at a very reasonable rate, because a dollar is almost 70 Indian rupees. Many Indians get jobs abroad easily because of their command over the English language and the universally accepted syllabus followed in India. Preferring India. Further, foreign nationals from Asia prefer coming to India to learn because of the short distance. For example, if they decide to go to the United Kingdom or the United States, they need to fly quite a long distance, which would require selling out extra money. On the other hand, if they come to India, they can save money spent on traveling extra miles and get good quality of education much beyond their expectations, and that too at a very reasonable rate, because paying in India currency is much cheaper than paying in dollars or pounds. English India. Last but not least, the foreigners can use their English knowledge gained from the courses to get a good seat in good Indian universities. In conclusion, both the Indians who teach perfect English and the foreign students who learn good English benefit a lot. English has a very deep and an old relationship with India. It had its both good and bad times. There was a time when it was hated and scrutinized by the Indians, and now English has been very well accepted.